Hi guys, coming to you for today's update. So I actually made a list this time so that there's just like little things just to hit on. Again, as you can tell, I've been like just laying around all day. So none of us got deployed today. From what I understand, there was nurses checking in last night and this morning, and they had called for 20 of them to have a stat filling for tonight. So 20 of them did get shipped off tonight. The advanced practice providers were still waiting on placement. Some of us are getting emails of like hospital training and just different communications from different hospitals all over. And it's not official until we hear from our like head commander here about it. With that being said, I heard from a hospital called Woodhull. It's in Brooklyn, so that's where I'm assuming I'll be, is Woodhull. One of my friends that I have made over the last couple of days, he also got the same email, and so we together both asked for night shift just so we could have like a buddy when we do it. And so we'll see if we both get it. We don't know anything yet, but from the correspondence with the hospital, they asked both of us to come in on Monday. So if that's the case, then I'll still be kind of hanging out until Monday before I actually hit the hospital. Again, that's not for sure until I hear from my commander here, but yeah, so we'll see how it goes. As of right now, I'm still expected to get up at like 5 in the morning to check for an assignment under my door, just in case things have changed or that actually was all false and wasted my time. So I guess we'll see. So that's just, I guess, logistics of it right now. Okay, so big things I wanted to talk about. I feel like I constantly forget to mention certain things. So as I've gone out a couple times to different stores and even downstairs in the hotel lobby, they are, as you all know, New York has been hit like awful. To put it in perspective, New York's numbers are like 102,000, and Ohio, I think, just hit 3,300 maybe. So 3,300 compared to 102,000 here in New York. So they are definitely getting hit hard, and so they're taking precautions, and everywhere you go there's tape on the floor to appropriately space you. And honestly, like, they're really good. If you're not appropriately spaced, they will kind of remind you. It's sometimes it's hard for us. Like, me and my friend walked down to get Shake Shack earlier, and we just kind of walk in together, and you're just chit-chatting together, and you're gonna order together, and so you just kind of like stand there, and they'll ask you to separate. Even if there's 5 of you and you're all together, just separate. Everybody take an X, or everybody stand in a line. So they are very serious about that. Also, with that being said, another thing that they do is these people have boxes and baskets and crates that they put in front of the counters. So they have their counter. So if I was the cashier, here's your counter, and then they have like boxes and crates to further space you from them. So you're constantly having to like reach over all of this stuff to like pay and hand your stuff to them, or however they, some have like the little sliding belts that you can scan stuff through. But like at CVS, we walked up and I was literally like handing them one thing at a time. And they have these like, some of the places have these like plastic shields as well. So you're like reaching around things. So they definitely have a lot of precautions put underway since they've been dealing with it for so long. Things to note, yes, I have toilet paper. I mean, I have one now plus an extra one. Hopefully that's not all I get. Hopefully they'll give me more if I need it. But I haven't heard anyone else complain that they don't have toilet paper. So for all you people who are questioning if they should be hoarding toilet paper or not, or if I should have brought some, I'm fine. I have toilet paper. What I don't have is hand sanitizer. But that's fine. I've gone out and bought like different soaps and cleaners, and I wash my hands all the time. I mean, all the time. Every time I leave my room and I come back, I wash my hands. I think I did a home workout today thanks to the coach at my gym, Jake. He is still doing like home workouts, and I did one, and it required me to have my hands on the ground, and I immediately like washed my hands right after. So even though I'm the only one that's been in this room for the last couple of days, still just kind of taking all the precautions I can. hand sanitizer. My friend Elena, she said she is gonna mail me a little care package. Also, Maura said she's gonna mail me a care package. So those are greatly appreciated. Not sure how that whole process goes. I gave them the address of the hotel and we'll see if I get them or not. But if I do, even if I don't, if you send them, or even just the thought, if you tell me you send it and you didn't, like the thought of it is greatly appreciated with everything going on. Let's see. So I chose a different view. You guys don't, it's not a great view. It's raining and there's construction down there. So I'm letting you see it from afar, but what else? Really the only other thing I think that I was thinking about, like, with all of this is I wonder, we all as healthcare workers, we're all here to fight the same war, as people are calling it, and they're constantly asking for more people. And I mean, I think today on Governor Cuomo's press conference, he said there's like 20,000 people coming, which is amazing that that many people are able to come and help give some relief here in New York. It's definitely appreciated. Everywhere I walk, every person I talk to, they definitely are appreciative of every single one of us non-New Yorkers coming in and helping. And so the one thing I was thinking about last night is what are your thoughts on how this will impact future medical professionals? Do you think that young children growing up in this time right now are seeing it and they're scared because of what the media is putting out, and they're so scared that if they were thinking about going into the medical profession, that that's no longer the case? Or in the opposite, do you think that this will increase the amount of people who want to be in the medical professional area? I don't know why that was a random thought of mine last night, but I've spent a lot of time alone in my room, so I guess I could have worse thoughts. But yeah, I just wondered what other people think about this, or even like, you know, I have my niece and my children and all their friends who are following. Like, what's your guys' takes? What is it that you have been watching or that your parents have been telling you? You know, if you wanted to be a nurse or a doctor prior to this and this is happening, do you still feel that way? Does it make you want to do it? So I'd be interested to get some feedback on that and maybe have some good discussion. And that's really all I have to say for today. So I guess moving forward, if my assignment is not going to happen until Monday, I probably won't come on Saturday and Sunday to just talk to you, because, you know, I'll have nothing to say unless I venture out a little. But even then I can just take notes and kind of keep track for my next video. But yeah, so think about, again, the numbers, Ohio versus New York, it's crazy. Think about the discussion of, is this going to drive more people into the medical profession, or is it going to have them, you know, shy away? And anything kind of like related to that would be a great discussion topic if you guys, you know, leave comments or anything. And then what are things that I can do as a medical profession or like parent to kind of like help those children who are having these like discussions, like, oh, I was going to be a nurse and now I don't want to be, or, you know, maybe I want to go into nursing because of this, and what can we be doing to help foster the children, help foster them in their pathway appropriately. So I guess it's just some things I can do while I'm sitting around here doing nothing, is just kind of think about that kind of stuff. So stuff like this, just it, you know, how's it going to change the future, honestly? I mean, obviously we've all been locked down for weeks on end, and we all just want to get back to our normal lives, but will it ever be normal again? And how will it change moving forward? So I got to FaceTime my dogs last night, and God love them. They totally paid attention. They totally looked at the screen. At one point, like, one of them pawed at the phone, and it just made me so sad. I miss them. I miss my puppies. I miss my children, but I get to talk to them every day, so that's always good. So I was told I should talk to my doggies directly, so just ignore me for 15 seconds. Hi Aladdin, hi Stitch, I love you, I miss you, mommy loves you. That's me losing my mind. Okay. All right, so anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for following me. Leave comments about anything that we discussed or anything that we haven't discussed that you want me to talk about. And I will see you in a couple days.